All right, everybody, welcome to the Rip and Race Show. Oh, boys and girls, we got a bunch of beautiful new cars to the scene. Some got a little age to them, but that's okay. Just like with this one. Oh, that's got a little age to it, but that's okay. Ferrari Testarossa, gold medal speed. Now about this weird little thing, huh? This is Bullwhip. I like that. Oh yeah, we got the Carbonator for this year, 2026, right there on the back side. It's got some pretty good wheels to it, pretty good wheel spin. Ha, what's a good show without a Daytona, right? That's the newest one. Now, this little Honda, there's always one or two. It's got a little wheel problem. We'll see how it does. Maybe it just needs to be broken in, a couple races. We'll cross our fingers on that one. We got the Porsche Carrera. Now, this is an oddball because when they released this Porsche, they wrote Hot Wheels on the side of it instead of Porsche. And that's on the both sides. It says Hot Wheels instead of Porsche. Interesting facts there. Oh, yeah, how about that red card? Oh, 56 Flash Sider with the 5-dot wheels. How nice is that? Then we got us a Viper blue. Oh, yeah, let's not forget. Oh, if you see my post this week, check out those 4 cars from that Classic Series box. The Barbie van, got the Fiat 500 drag car. I'm not sure what drag car that one is, but it's Power Wheels. And the Rock'em Sock'em Robot funny car. I'm excited about that funny car. And don't forget, at the 30-minute mark, we're going to play What's in That Trailer right there. We also got us a Try 5 show going on. What is that? Somebody's had too much to drink, y'all. They're getting carted out. Well, that's okay. We got a lot of nice, happy people in Hackettstown. We're getting ready to race Whitehall Canyon Drag Strip. Got the 56s well represented. The Matchbox 57 Chevys with the flip nose front ends. Oh, yeah. How about that 57 Chevy? Seen it on the show before. This red one. Well, this red one is very interesting. This is a custom. You can tell by the bottom. Rivets have been drilled out. These wheels were added to it. Then somebody painted in the logo, park lights, tail lights. Somebody did a pretty good job on this one. It's not exactly that fast, but I'll put it on the track. Why not? It's a car. Oh, yeah. Good little Try 5 Chevy show. We got a 55 Nomads well represented over here, including the Penguin. Uh-oh, young lady's getting her picture taken. Can't blame her. That's a beautiful color, purple. Got a few more trying to get into the show, but gosh darn it, we kind of ran out of room, you know what I mean? Including this original GHO 57 Chevy. Oh, yeah. Now, this little car, Solar Reflex. This is another one. It's got a front wheel problem. You just never know, boys and girls. The other 3 wheels do okay, but not that one. This front one's got issues. It's always 50-50 when you open one up, whether it's gonna do good or not. Let me get my fan cut on. Jerry, how you doing? Nice to see you. Let me get my fan cut on. Need a little airflow in here. There we go. Let's get things started with some rip and race. You know I'm always a Firebird and Camaro guy. How about that? From the new Silver Series Pontiac. Whoa, nice. Let's see. Pontiac against Daytona. Why not? Blink. Hey, you got a lot of cool cars too? Perfect. That's what it's all about, brothers and sisters. Buying a few that you like and a few that you don't like that you buy. Give them to your friends, your neighbors. Why not? Share with them. So our first race, we got a Trans Am Silver Series against a Dodge Daytona. Oh, y'all, I'm retarded. I forgot to cut my track on. Here we go. Let's see it power up. There we go. We've been cooking in the kitchen and doing some cleaning, so I had to throw this together at the last minute, but that's okay. We like to rip and race, don't we? Let's roll with it. Whoa, hey, that Firebird. 260.3, 2686 out of the Daytona. Well, that's not very impressive, but they probably just need to be broken in first, you know? 8-10 laps. 260.3. Time to beat for that Daytona. Let's see if the Daytona can put down the Firebird, because so far the Firebird's got the win over that winged warrior over there. Wow. With a 260.3. It's not too impressive, but that's okay. Yeah, day before Thanksgiving, you got that right. Well, hey, the Firebird sped up a little bit. 2599 just goes to show that Firebird needs a few laps to warm up. 263.9 from the Daytona. I just don't know, ladies and gentlemen. I just don't know. Let's switch them up one more time. 2599. I don't know about this Daytona. So far, I've only had 2 Superbirds or Daytonas that actually perform well on the track without dust, without oil, no work. Just like you would take it out of the pack yourself. Of course, results will vary. Here we go. Still looking for something around a 250. I would prefer that, wouldn't you? All right, 2563. The Firebird's getting a little faster every lap. 2644. Unfortunately, this Daytona is just not improving like I would want it to. But at least the Firebird is. So, unfortunately, y'all, this beautiful Daytona going over here to the No-Tail Motel. It's going to start a line of not so impressive. Golly. Well, at least our Firebird is. We'll put the Firebird right over here next to the show. Let's see, what else shall we run? We got us a Batmobile. If y'all know anything about my backstory, my wife loves the Batmobiles. Oh, that thing's got some good spin to it. Oh, good spin to that one. Let's get the Bullwhip. I've been looking at this one for like 3 weeks. It's been in the box to open, and I had not opened it yet. We'll give that Bullwhip the preferred lane, lane number 2, and we'll put Batman right here in lane 1. Both styled very nicely. I like those. Sarah, how you doing? Antonia 33. Cool. You know what that flag be. Glad to be in the South. Glad to be from the South. I lived in the North for a little while, but that snow was a little bit much work for me. So I came back home. 261 out of the Batmobile. 281.9 for Bullwhip. Oh my goodness. All right, Bullwhip. You're going to have to do better. You're going to go to the grandkids and, well, let's not talk about what's going to happen to you after that. Nah, grandkids can be rough. 2614 from the Batmobile. So far, all of our cars are running in 260s. That's not good. We need some winners. That's okay, though. We got 11 of them open today, and plus a bunch of Tri-5s. Sarah says 70 Dodge Charger. Yeah, I wish. That car was not that fast. Let's roll the Batmobile. See if it can do better than a 260. In the preferred lane. And he did. Just by a little bit. 2590, 2872 from Bullwhip. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, the Batmobile is improving. Bullwhip, not so much. Not so much. Bullwhip's going to end up going right over here next to the Daytona. Over here at the No-Tail Motel. In the not so impressive pile. Oh my goodness. We've had one little change to Hackettstown this week. And that is, my wife looked out for me. She got me a little Hot Wheels display, but I'm going to use it for my Johnny Lightning. So that backdrop will change to reflect Johnny Lightning cars. Because I'm starting to race Johnny Lightning cars too, because they're full of detail. So far we got the Firebird and we got the Batmobile doing pretty good, pretty decent. Pretty decent. Let's see. Let's have another Ford. How about that Maverick? Heavy metallic silver. Wow, Maverick custom. Pretty good wheel spin, not bad. Against the blue Dodge Viper that's pretty new. Now this Dodge Viper's been on a lot of channels. So let's check him out. See if the Dodge Viper can do us some justice. Or if that Ford Maverick over there. Oh, wow, that Maverick is wide, y'all. It is wide. It has no wiggle room. Let's hope it'll make it down, all right? Usually that blue Viper does good on everybody's track. GT40, yeah, I got a bunch of GT40s. None that I'm gonna brag about, that's for sure. 2514 from the Viper, 2691. At least the Maverick made it down. Let's go back to the starting gate and I'll show you about a GT40. 2514. I keep a couple of GT40s around. I'll probably open about 8 of them. None were impressive at all. For some reason, Mattel cannot make a good Ford GT40. At least not in the main line anyways. All right, round 2 between these two. 2514 from the Viper. That's a good start. If it could get down to around a 250, I'll work with it. Oh, even better. Hey, the Viper 2496. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Let's go ahead and run a third round between these two. 270 from the Maverick. Just a shame that beautiful Maverick's got to be so slow. Gah, 2496. Yeah, we can work with that. Let's get this Viper one more lap. Like I said, all I did was open them up and started the video. Made sure these wheels would turn. That's all I did. Wow, 2496, impressive. We might find some speed out of that one yet. Here we go. Viper 2491. Okay, we got some promise showing out of the Viper. He's the fastest one so far tonight. 2674 from the Maverick. 2491 from the Viper. Blue Viper doing me good, just like it's done on other channels. Wonderful. Oh, Sarah says she got the GT40 with the number 8 on the hood. Okay, head over diecast. Viper's getting faster. Yes, sir, it is. Too bad the Maverick wasn't. We will say the Maverick just needs to be broke in a little more. How's that? We'll get back to him at a later date and time. But the Viper, he's going to go over here to the winner's circle. Now, I was asked about GT40s. I do have some GT40s. Let's go in my cases here and find them. There they are. Yep, see, I got some GT40s. We got this one. Oh, thanks for pressing that like button, y'all. Appreciate the love. I got this one, and I got this one. I think that's all I got for GT40s right now. Yep, because a Torino. I just wish Mattel wouldn't lower these down to the ground so much. Usually when they lower them to the ground so much, it cuts the speed right out of them. But right now, that's the only GT40s I keep around. Let's roll them just for you, Miss Sarah. Here we go. Dale Earnhardt Coca-Cola diecast. I don't think so. Whoa. 258's not too shabby, so I might have to eat my words there, Sarah. 2793 out of the silver one. Yeah, that red one's not doing too bad. Maybe I just needed to break it in, right? It's got the Hot Wheels insignia. It just says Ford GT40 on the bottom. Look, you don't even get exhaust or nothing on the bottom of these cars anymore. Huh. They lack a lot of detail, don't they? Yes, they do. 2581. Let's run them down the track one more time, and then we'll get back to our rip and race. Ha, ha, ha. Got a bunch of pretty cars. So at least when I opened that drawer, the red GT40 was up front. I guess because it's the fast one. I want to thank everybody for joining this live. It means a lot to me, y'all. I sure do appreciate it. And thank you for pressing that like button. That is awesome of y'all. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Here we go. GT40 in red. Looking to beat a 2581. It would be nice if it did. Not so much. 2595 2776. Well, even though that's not very impressive, not very impressive at all, still, these are two house cars, and I will keep them around. Mainly because, well, just like yourself, when you ask for a race, I like to abide and send one your way. Oh yeah, these are made for nuts and bolts, y'all. And you can take these trays right out, switch them around. What I like is, unlike them old plastic cases you could buy, I can fit two cars in here by turning one on its side, like such. If I can get it in there. There it goes. And just shut the drawer. I can fit two cars in each slot. And I have hundreds of these. That's how I can fit all my cars in. That's the way to do it right there. Tower of power. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Alrighty. We have a Ferrari gold medal speed. The wheel spin's okay on this car. I wished it was better, because it's got the gold flake wheels. Yeah, wish it was a little better. Let's put him up against the Carbonator for 2026. Why not? I like fantasy cars. You never know where you're going to get speed from. It could be from a licensed car. It could be from a fantasy car. We never know. Here we go, y'all. Where did I get the track? Play Robotics online. You don't get no track. You just get the starting gate and the finish gate. And it's terribly expensive. But I'm looking to upgrade. 2562 out of Carbonator. The Ferrari fell on its face. 2998. Golly. Wow. Yeah, I'm looking to upgrading, and probably in the new year sometime, because there's only so much room between here and there. And I would like to run trucks, and a lot of trucks I can't because it's too short. So I think I'm gonna look up spool heads. 2562. You know, on a usual basis, this Ferrari should really run faster than a 2562. Because right now, this fantasy car, Carbonator, is gonna beat a $5 Ferrari. Ain't that a shame? Oh my goodness. That is a shame. Yeah, Carbonator gone. 2554 to a 2897. Oh, that is just so ugly. That is just so ugly. I'm gonna show y'all why. Carbonator is gonna go to the winner's circle with the Batmobile, the Firebird, and the Viper. This car should run a whole lot faster than that, and I'm gonna show you why. In this case, I got from my uncle is my Ferraris. Oh yeah, now my fast Ferrari is right here. My 512 with the 5-dot wheels, all metal. Oh yeah, some people would call it a Testarossa, but really it's a 512M with the 5-dot wheels. Now, this silver Ferrari is gonna show you exactly the way this black Ferrari should be running. You know what I mean? As far as expectations go. My expectations are way up there for a Ferrari. How about you? The purple Hellcat. Oh, Hot Wheels Chase. Nope. I got the dud. The dud's all I can find in my area. I have a lot of scalpers. Whoa. Silver Ferrari 2496. That's what I'm talking about. That's the way that Ferrari is supposed to run. 2963 is not going to cut the mustard. Let's switch the lanes, y'all. I'm telling you. 2496. That's what I'm talking about. That's what this car's supposed to run. I mean, on the package it says gold medal speed. Was that false advertising? I think so. Do I talk too much? Yeah, probably so. But I don't care. This is our show, y'all. Boys and girls, this is not just my show. This is your show, too. I want to bring you cars that's going to satisfy the speed demon within. Here we go. This silver Ferrari 512's going to prove once again how that black Ferrari should be running. Here we go. Oh, major gapola. Major gapola. 2466 from the Ferrari 512M with the 5 dots. That's the way it should be running. Not no 2995. Oh my goodness, y'all. This car needs work. I don't know what's wrong with it, but it needs some work. So I'm going to put him over here because that is a $5 Ferrari. I can't just throw him away. So far over No Tell Motel, we have 2 cars in the not so impressive pile. One of them's a Daytona. Bummer. This Ferrari, I tell you what, if y'all find this Ferrari out and about, buy that one. He good. All right, back to our ripping race. And yes, yeah, if you're wondering, I did clean the track before I started. There's my rag right there. It was a little dirtier than I thought. Look at that dirt on there. But I was running a bunch of cars yesterday. So, yes, I was. As I was getting out these Tri-5s, I was running them. Because that's what they're for, right? They're not just to look at. Not just to sit them on the shelf, boys and girls. You got to get them out. Get them out of the pack. Put them on the track. That's what they're for. Run that Viper in the Ferrari. Oh, my silver Ferrari against the Viper? Oh, boy. I don't know if that would be fair against the Viper. I tell you what, we'll go on down the... Let's go on down the trail here. Let's pull my number 2 Ferrari. Let's be nice. Let's pull my number 2 Ferrari. This is a plastic body, 308, 5-dot wheels. Metal on the bottom. This one used to be in my ranks for a long, long time. Now this one should give us a pretty good race with that Viper. How about that? Here we go. Head over diecast. Nice to see you. Number 2 Ferrari in the house. Oh, oh yeah, see, that was a good race. Viper got him, my number 2 Ferrari. 2489 to a 2492. See, that was a good race. Way to go. Y'all called a good race that time. 2489, 2492. Viper showing out. You know, I failed to put the batteries in the scale. We're going to have to do that in just a minute. I know that rhymed. I failed. Put the batteries in the scale. We're going to have to do that in just a minute. Yes, we are. 2489. Viper showing out. Beating my number 2 Ferrari 308. I was just bragging about it. Oof. I shouldn't be bragging. Here we go. Ashu, how you doing? Thanks for watching the show. Oh, another close race. 2501, 2509. Ferrari barely got him at the line, boys and girls. That's one win apiece. That means we got to have a tiebreaker. Tiebreaker race. Now, y'all remember, we got 7 minutes. All right? 2501. 7 minutes. 7 minutes till what, boys and girls? 7 minutes till we find out what's in that trailer right there at the 30-minute mark. So far, y'all called a very good race by the Viper. And I was nice. I did not pull my number 1 Ferrari. That was a good choice on my part. Good choice on y'all's part to run this Viper again. 2501. Let's hit it. Let's see what they got. I want to thank y'all again for tuning in for this live. We like to race. Whoa, that was so close. I couldn't call it. 2494, 2505. I'm telling you what, boys and girls, both of these cars are winners. I mean, even though the Ferrari won, still, this Viper is showing me exactly what I needed to see. This is a winner. And these other shows I'll be watching, just like y'all do. We all watch these other shows. That Viper's showing me that it was definitely worth the $1.25, no doubt. We'll put that Ferrari back in his little hole. Let's see, we got a few more minutes. 56 Flash Cider. I know I've been wanting to run this one. 5-dot wheels. Oh, ho, 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 ho. And how about the Porsche? Not only am I a Camaro Firebird fan, but second, I am a Porsche fan. So let's give the brand new Porsche the preferred lane, lane 2. 56 flash cider, lane 1. I know it's kind of unfair because that 56 flash cider probably weighs a ton more than the Porsche. Head over here's got to go. Yeah, do that, Head. I'll see you next time, brother. You can always watch the replay. Oh, good little race going on between these two. 56 flash cider passed him at the line. 2511 to a 2532. Okay. Porsche not doing too bad. That's better than the 260s we've been seeing. 2511. Let's go back to the starting gate. We would give the flash cider the preferred lane this time. Oh, yeah. 4 more minutes, boys and girls. 4 more minutes and we'll find out what's in that trailer. But right now, we got a flash cider putting down a $60,000 Porsche. That's what I'm talking about. Chevrolet. Scoobers. Jim Smith, how you doing? Oh. Flash cider run a 2475. Outstanding. Porsche 2559. Hey, we got us a fast flash cider. Porsche not doing too bad. We're going to say the Porsche just needs a little help. Probably just needs to be broken in. 255 is pretty good. But the flash cider running a 247. I'm going to tell you what we're going to do with this little flash cider. I also have flash ciders in my arsenal right down here. Push these in. Where my flash ciders at? Oh, they on the table. Are they on the table? Nope. They're not on the table. Where is my flash ciders? They are. They should be down here somewhere. 57s. What did I do with my flash ciders? I'll find out in a minute. Let's see what else we can run. What else we can run? How about a classic race? Y'all like a classic GHO race? Gold hot ones. Got this 57 Chevy as well. Gold hot ones. Both of these roll pretty good. First, I will note, this has the white stripe on the back window. Since it has the white stripe on the back window, it has been to the speed shop. So how about that for a Tri-5 race? Oh, let's see. Porsche did lead. You're right, Jim. That Porsche jumped off the line pretty good. Whoa. Hey, my 55 ran a 2458. Not bad. 247 for the 56 flash cider. Both of these are showing out. Y'all must note, this car has been opened and played with for the past 30 years. I mean, it's all metal. This is an original car. Thank you for the likes, y'all. Thank you very much. Isn't that nice? 55 Chevy Fever. Just ran a 2458. Outstanding. Let's go back to the line. Wow. I didn't know this 55 would run like that. Because, you know, when we have these ripping races, I'm usually ripping racing other cars. So that means the other 200 cars that's open, I kind of forget about. My bad. Here we go. Let's see if the 55 can do it again. Or will the 56 flash cider prevail? 2477. 56 flash cider, it kind of stumbled a little bit. 2529, even though the flash cider had the lane of choice. 2477 from the 55 is wonderful. Simply wonderful. Wow. That's a good running truck. Very good running truck. Nice, nice, nice. We'll see him right there. Wow. Okay, let's run him against the 57 while we're at it. Another GHO, which is gold hot ones. So now we have 2 gold hot ones. Tri-5 Chevys on the starting gate. Check it out. Yeah, you're right, Scoobers. That truck totally stopped. You can tell that 55's been to the speed shop. He's showing out 2462 to a 2773, but still, like I said, both of these are like 40-year-old hot ones. So the fact that they're able to roll down the track and get a good time, that is awesome. 2773. Maybe in the future I should take this 57 Chevy down to the speed shop, huh? Maybe that's a good idea. That paint job could use a spit shine, that's for sure. This got some gunk on the top of it, some kind of sticky stuff. I think that was from the sticker that was on it when I paid $3 for that car. But I was happy to pay $3 for an original GHO that would still roll good. That's like a unicorn. Ooh, 55 tearing them up. 2466. That's the best time. Oh my gosh. 2679. Not so impressive, but that's okay. 55 Chevy Fever. He put on a good little show for such an old car. Wow. Impressed. What's that say on the bottom? 1982's the original casting. That's awesome. Thrilled that a car that I kind of grew up with would do so good. We'll put him back on the trailer. We'll put him back over here. And ladies and gentlemen, we are at the 30-minute mark. Do you know what that means? The mystery machine you could race. I don't have a mystery machine, but I have lots of other cars though. I got a Superman. I got a Mr. Freeze back there that will just absolutely tear up the rest of these cars. I do. I don't do so much for the character cars. Character cars are usually heavy and they don't roll too good. But it's the 30-minute mark, so y'all gonna find out what I got hiding in this trailer. Oh, okay. If y'all race cars like I race cars, then you know what this is. Back to the Future, Part 3, Time Machine. Dude, girls, boys, kids, all metal. Oh yeah, this is one of those moments in my show to take note of. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, let's put the time machine up here. Well, we need to run. Let's run something fast. Let's get my number one right here. This is my 45 to 54 gram. I haven't weighed the time machine yet, but this is my number one. My Pontiac Kyle Petty. Here we go. It's another heavyweight. So here we go, y'all. Heavyweight against heavyweight. Let's see if Kyle's got something for the time machine. What y'all think? Oh, that's a pretty good race. Whoa. 2407. Fastest time of the night. Kyle Petty turned into 2419. Not shabby at all, but a 2407 from the time machine. Wow. Okay, let's go for a second round. 2407. Y'all, this car right here, I'm about to set some records. And I can tell y'all there's no dust, no oil, totally stock. Back to the Future Part 3 car right there. Heavyweight, all metal. That's what I'm talking about. 2407 in the preferred lane. What's he going to do in lane 1? Let's find out. Oh, Kyle Petty got him. 2415. Well, it didn't beat a 240, but a 2415. He beat him to the line. That's funny. That's funny, because a lot of other channels will tell you that is a hard car to beat. And Kyle Petty in the preferred lane just beat him in that Pontiac. Oh, all right, y'all bear with me just a second, because I need to put some batteries in this thing. Like I said, we've been doing some cooking, we've been doing some cleaning. I did not take the time to put the batteries in my scale like I should have. But we ready to go now. And back on we go. Now, Kyle Petty weighs 5112. Yep, 45 to 54. Let's see what the time machine weighs in at, because he's rolling hard. 57.05. Oh my gosh. He's a heavyweight. All right. 57.05. He's in a different class. He is in a different class. Let's put Kyle Petty back over here next to the hot tub. Best 2 out of 3. Tell me about it, Jakes. All right, we're going to give Time Machine lane 1 and once again. Now we know he's in this weight range right here. Number 1 is that all-metal blue Chevy Super Sport. First, he's got to get by the gatekeeper, the all-metal Chevrolet Monte Carlo Concept. Most channels know about this little car. It is just as heavy, if not heavier, than the Time Machine. Time Machine going for the ranks. Let's roll it. Oh, he gapped him. He gapped him. God. 244.1. Outstanding. 251.3 from the Monte Carlo. That is... okay. That's a one and done, y'all. Because he gap sauced him. Don't y'all agree? Yeah. Time Machine gap sauced him. Wow. I'm blown away. You know, all these other channels I be watching, they are very correct on that car right there. So, gatekeeper goes back to his little spot hiding under the track. That's the only spot I got for him right now. Next car up, Rescue Ranger in the ranks. This is the last one. So he's in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8th spot with those 5-dot wheels. Does Rescue Ranger got something for the Time Machine? Let's do it. Batman versus Mr. Freeze. We can do that. Whoa. Gap sauce again. 2429, 2557. What is wrong with my ranks? Because my ranks ain't running fast. That is crazy. Maybe it's just because they're not warmed up. Let's give them a second whirl. 2429. Wow. 2429 from the Time Machine is outstanding. Let's keep going, y'all. Let's keep going. Time Machine running up the ranks, tearing up my nerves. Here we go. 2429. Come on, Rescue Ranger, show me something. 2 car lengths that time. 2405 in the preferred lane. Time Machine showing out. Golly, let's see. And that gram, let's see, that is the, let me see, 55 to 64. 55 to 64. The best time so far was the blue Chevelle 2414. That time just got beat by the Time Machine 2405. We got to write that down, ladies and gentlemen. 2405. Look at there. We just got something on the whiteboard, y'all. 2405. A time hasn't been wrote down since, wow. Oh, wow. Huh. 2405. Wow. Okay. Time Machine kicking butt, y'all. Here we go. It's wrote down on the board. So far, the fastest time on this track is set by Mako Waltrip, and that is a 2396. That's boogieing, but a 2405 is really going. All right, back to the Rescue Ranger that just got beat. Okay, Rescue Ranger. So, since the Time Machine is gap saucing, let's skip ahead to the minivan. Ha. How about this? Can y'all think this all-metal minivan can put a whooping? Oh, it's even got a sunroof. Think you can put a whooping on the Time Machine? What y'all think? I don't know. Let's try it out, see what happens. Wear eye protection. You got that right, Joseph. Well, at least he kept up. 2417. Golly. Not his fastest time so far, but he's working on it. Wow. Let's go back to the line. Give the van one chance. 2417. Can the little minivan, all metal, can he bring home the win? A 2407 with those original Hot Wheels. Look at those old wheels. Wow. That van is oldie goldie, y'all. That thing's probably old as me. Ha ha. 2417. Can the van fend him off? Let's see. God. Gap sauce again. 2407. That DeLorean likes the 2407. He really does. That's not his fastest time yet, but that show is close. He's warmed up and he's kicking butt. 2551 from the van. That's not going to fend him off. Let's go further up the line, y'all. Here we go. All right. DeLorean. This time, we'll give the DeLorean preferred lane, lane 2. Let's make sure he's straight, though. Let's be fair. Make sure he's straight. All right. Let's give the DeLorean. We're going to skip ahead. We're going to skip over the Trans Am. We're going to jump over to the Matchbox with the bent axle, because y'all love the bent axle truck. This Suburban with the bent axle, believe it or not, will run like a scalded dog. This is 1, 2, 3, spot number 4. Can the DeLorean take spot number 4 from the bent axle Suburban? Oh, he kept up with him a little bit. 2408. I tell you, that DeLorean is, it's definitely being typical. It is running its time solid every time. 2466. 2408. So this Matchbox all metal Suburban is gonna have to beat 2408 to protect his spot, or he's going down right here tonight. He's gonna go down or he's gonna prevail. Let's hit the board. Have you got a Ford Sierra? Ford Sierra Cosworth? I do. DeLorean. 2436, 2458. Y'all got to admit that 2458 is not bad at all. 2436 from the DeLorean. Wow. DeLorean climbing on up. All right. So far he's beat the Suburban. So we will pause the rest of this racing and get to some of y'all's requests. So far the DeLorean is ahead of the Suburban, and he's only got 3 more spots to go. But somebody did ask for a Mr. Freeze, which I have. Ha 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 ha. Mr. Freeze, an excellent car, versus Batman. Now, I will cheat just a little bit. Just a little bit. And we will pull my Batman. Original 1966 FTE car. Which sounds great, but I really haven't got many good runs out of this Batmobile, considering it's an FTE. I would have thought by now it would be running FTE times, like super fast. But I don't know. I'm expecting Mr. Freeze to take him down. What y'all think? Oh, did you see that? Did you see that? It was right about in this spot. Mr. Freeze pulled right ahead. Took the win. 2519, 2538. Just like I was expecting. You know, Batman, you had the preferred lane. What happened? Well, I'll tell you what happened. Mr. Freeze, as you can tell by the white stripe, has been to the speed shop. 2519. So, the Batman gets one shot to beat a 2519 over here in lane 1. Or he's going to have to accept defeat from Mr. Freeze. Mr. Arnold Schwarzenegger himself. Here we go. Your favorite Batman car? Cool. Yeah, Freeze got him at the line. 2488. 2509. Oh, yeah. Yeah, if that is your favorite Batman car and you do not have one, you might want to email me. Here's my email right here. 70 Cutlass, CUTLASS 79 Camaro, CAMARO @gmail. Why would I say that? because I have 2 of these available still in the pack, my brother. Email me and I will hook you up. No doubt about it. FTE cars and funny cars are my thing. Mr. Freeze taking the Batman to town. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. I have 2 of these available. FTE Batmobiles. The wife already has one in her collection, and I have one open, and that's all I need. I don't need all these other ones, really, but I sure do like to roll them, don't you? They're very entertaining. Very, very entertaining. Now, let's see. Thomas Hagen, thanks for joining in. Cool, cool. Let's see what else we got sitting over here. Oh, y'all, we cannot forget about the Barbie van, the Fiat 500, the Power Wheels car, or Rock'em Sock'em Robot Funny Car. Wow, no doubt. Jay Hernandez said he subbed to the channel. Thank you, sir. And he said, thank you for streaming. You're very, very, very welcome. So let's pull our Barbie van and see what it'll do. Now, I opened a 4-pack. You probably see my post. It was a 4-pack that had all 4 of these cars in it. This one represented Rock'em Sock'em Robots. This one represented Power Wheels. What did this one represent? Probably just straight up Hot Wheels, huh? Yeah, straight up Hot Wheels. And this one represented Barbie. So, Mr. Dave James, if you got a Ford Sierra, yes, I do. Let's put the minivan up here. I'm more than sure my Ford Sierra Cosworth is down this way. There's Mustangs. Mustangs. Where's my Ford Sierra? No, it's in there somewhere. No, that's the van. There it is. Yeah, we got a Ford Sierra Cosworth. Ta-da! With the gold lace wheels. See, I keep the good ones. Yeah. Ford Sierra Cosworth. 1987. That looks good with that back wing on it, I think. Good graphics, too. So, since you requested a Ford Sierra Cosworth, and I need to race this Barbie van, let's check out the 2 of these, huh? I mean, after all, both of them have back seats, right? Oh, Barbie putting on the Gap Sauce 255.9 2902. Wow, that Cosworth needs some work. Let's take them both back up here to the starting gate. Wow, 2559. That's not too bad out of the Barbie van. Let's go back up here to the starting gate. We're going to switch the lanes this time. The Barbie van, which I have to admit, looks pretty darn good. I like those blue tinted windows, don't you? And it got a sunroof. Barbie got a sunroof, y'all. That's pretty sporty. 2559. Can the Cosworth be the 2559 in the preferred lane? I guess not, but the Barbie van can. 2556. Barbie got faster in lane 1. Outstanding. Cosworth, not so much. So, since this is a Dodge minivan, yeah, I'm going to put the Cosworth right there. Since this is a Dodge minivan, I do have another Dodge minivan that we can run Barbie against. Make things totally fair. My other van is over here. Where is he at? Where's my minivan at? I know it's over here somewhere. Where's my van? There he is. Ta-da. Dodge Caravan. Oh, yeah. With the sunroof. Those that race know about this van. So, since both of these are basically the same body style, they should be equal on the power. Jay, what's up? New Barbie van or an old model? Scoobers, that is an old model. That 4-pack is from like 20 years ago. And you can tell because Rock'em Sock'em Robot Funny Car, nobody has that but me right now, brother. Check the other channels, ask them. They don't have it. I do. Let's roll. Hey, Joe. We got Jay Morse and Luke. What's up? Whoa, the other Caravan putting a hurt on Barbie. 24422575. Ooh, wow. Okay. Yeah, this other caravan done put a hurt on Barbie. Why? It's probably these wheels, to tell you the truth. 2442. Usually these other vehicles with these 3-spoke saw blade wheels or the silver or gold lace wheels, they tend to be just a little bit faster than the cars and trucks with the regular 5-spoke. But you never know. It's always 50-50. Let's see what the caravan does this time. Gap sauce. 2424. Well, that shows you why. This one's in the ranks. And this one, nope. This one's not going to get in the ranks with a 254. We will say that this van needs a little bit of work. We're going to put it over here. We're doing good, boys and girls. So far, we've only got 2 cars in the not so impressive pile. I hate to say that the Daytona's over there. It's hard to find a good Daytona these days, I tell you. Just so hard to find a good Daytona. It is. We'll put the minivan back right over there in this respective spot. Okay, let's get to the hot sauce I be talking about. Ford Probe, rock'em sock'em, funny car, y'all. Oh my word, that is a nice looking car. Here we go. Now, oh, I'm so dumb. Here we go. Let me come over here, because we got to be fair. I keep forgetting about the scale, y'all. Sorry about that. I'm still not used to having a scale. 7076 is the weight to make sure it'll fit. To make sure it's in the proper weight class. 7076 will put it right up here. Oh, my little sign is falling. Dang it. 65 grams and up is all funny cars, except for that van right there. That van got in last week. That crazy van. Rock'em Sock'em Robot going against the Gatekeeper, which is the Pontiac Firebird Hearst Edition. Now we're talking funny car action. The GT40 have already raced. 787B, I gave up on those because they dragged the track, dude. They're so low. I had to give up on those. I gave them away. Thank you for pressing that like button, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Right now, we racing funny cars. Oh, no. Gatekeeper beat Rock'em Sock'em to the line. 2489. Oh, wow. I done talked up this Rock'em Sock'em robot car, and he's not going to get in. Oh, man. 2489. Let's keep on running. Let's do a second round, y'all. 2489. Are you kidding me? Lord, don't tell me I'm about to take that thing to the speed shot right off the bat. Chevelle versus Mustang. Okay, Jet, we can definitely do that next. I got a Chevelle for you. Yep. Looking like the car I was looking forward to is not going to get in. He is not going to get past the Gatekeeper. Wow, so maybe that's why nobody else races this one. Because it is junk. Gonna have to break it in, do some work with it. We can't spend too much time on it, y'all. We'll get bored. He did not get past the Gatekeeper. Y'all, I'm heartbroken. That's the car I was looking forward to. My gosh. Okay. So, Chevelle and Mustang, huh? I got you. Let's pull my fastest Mustang right here. Ooh, my fastest Mustang right here. My Shelby came from the Night Burners 5-pack. If you're familiar with the Night Burners 5-pack, one of these is blue and one is red. I have both of these. Plastic on the bottom, but they run like a scalded dog. They do, they do. Now, if you want to talk about Chevelles, boys and girls, I will talk about Chevelles, even though it's in a different weight class. Because this 70 Chevelle Super Sport is all metal. Oh, yeah. Now, these sell for around $10 a piece. They do, they do. And there's a reason for that. There's a total reason for that. Number one, They're very rare because they're all metal. Number 2, you're about to see why. I'm gonna let it speak for itself. Whoa. 2460 2462. That's what I'm talking about. Chevelle Super Sport in the preferred lane. 2460 2462. Let's switch the lanes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 2460. That's what I'm talking about. Yes sir, yes ma'am. This car is a heavyweight and he will perform. But this Mustang ain't bad. I'm telling you, this is one of the fastest Mustangs I have. And you can find that, like I said, in a Night Burners 5-pack. There's a red one and there's a blue one. Look for those. You'll find you a fast car. Let's see what the Chevelle does in lane 1. 2460. And this car has not been raced today, so it's cold. Oh, hey, the Mustang kept up, though. Golly, look how both got faster. 2430, 2437. Excellent times out of both cars. Excellent times out of both cars. Now, since I got a chance to show off my really nice Chevelle, all right, what we're going to do, I'll be fair about it. This Mustang will get the preferred lane. This Chevelle will go back in his little spot way up top because he's number 1. There's another Chevelle over here. There's also blue, also a 70 Super Sport. Y'all probably seen this one before. If you are a collector, then you know about the Taxi. 1970 Chevelle, blue, plastic on the bottom. We'll be fair. Both of these are in the same weight class. So there we go. Here's a fair race for you. Even though I think the Mustang's gonna whoop his tail because he's further up the food chain. Let's do it. What's the fastest? Michael Waltrip. Oh, Mustang got him. 2443, 2454. Hey, 454, right? That's what's under the hood. 454. 2443 from the Mustang. I would not be a bit surprised. That's why he ran a 2454. Yeah, see, that was a fair race for the Mustang. We'll give it a round 2. Now I'm gonna try this little green Honda that I got open over here. It's got a wheel issue. I want to give it benefit of the doubt and run it down the lane, just see what happens. You know what I mean? We gotta try it. Thank you for pressing that like button, everybody. That's awesome. Jerry said the orange one just needs a couple more passes. Yeah, probably after the show, that's what I'll do. I'll run it a bunch more times, try to break it in. 2434, 2452, yeah, without a doubt. This Chevelle in the proper class and the Mustang running up against the proper weight, no doubt. They are in the spot they are in. But since we got a hold of the Mustang, somebody did ask me, what is the fastest car? And that is easy to answer. That is my Michael Waltrip. And why, I do not know. This Michael Waltrip number 21, made by Hot Wheels, is a son of a gun. Let me tell you, see the Hot Wheels logo? This car, okay, will outrun any of the funny cars. Any of the funny cars in stock form, this Michael Waltrip will take them down. This Michael Waltrip will run a 2391. That's on the board down there. That's the fastest time on this track so far. 2391. Here we go. Warm it up. 2424. And that's in lane 1, not the preferred lane. 2438. That's his warm up shot. And we both know the Mustang's already warmed up. So 2424. Let's see what kind of time Michael Waltrip gets in the preferred lane, ladies and gentlemen. 2424. Not bad for a warm-up lap. Let's see what he does this time. Woo. Running against a supercar. It won't matter. Woo. 24202442. Hey, that Mustang is not bad at all, but Michael Waltrip, yeah. Michael Waltrip is bad to the bone. Run him up against a supercar, huh? That's no problem. I got supercars. Problem with supercars is they're not that super. I can tell you that already. Not on my track, they're not. Let me put this Mustang back where he goes. Or maybe it's a she. Think that's a she driver? It could be. That could definitely be a she driver. Let's see, a supercar. Let's go over here to my cases. I have supercars over here. You want a supercar, huh? I got you. Let's see, we have Lamborghini Huracan. Is that what you mean by supercar? Is that what you mean by supercar? Lamborghini Huracan. I do have Lambos. I just don't brag about them because Mattel does not make fast Lamborghinis. I don't know. Billy Bob Joe, this is why I subbed. You got it, brother. We have fun. This is what we do. Michael Waltrip laying down the gap sauce as he gets faster. 2417. Let me see. Yep, that's still not his fastest time, which is a 2396. Fastest car on the block is Michael Waltrip. So how about a real race? 2417, huh? Yeah, 2417. How about a real race, y'all? Remember the one I raced just a little while ago? My fastest Ferrari, 512M with the 5-dot wheels. How about that? Huh? Yeah. We'll give the Ferrari the preferred lane, lane 2. Michael Waltrip, lane 1. We won't even weigh him. Weight don't matter. This is a what? It's a win-lose situation. Let's roll it. At least the Ferrari kept up. 2422, Michael Waltrip, 2467. That's not bad from the Ferrari. Let's consider that a warm-up lap from the Ferrari because he's kind of cold at the moment. 2422, lane 1. Let's go. Michael Waltrip's going to get the preferred lane this time. Da-da-da. All right. 2422. Can the Ferrari pull it off? Let's roll. Oh, C8 Corvette. I do have Corvettes. We'll get out some Corvettes. I got a whole case of vets. Whew, Michael Waltrip laying down the gap sauce, even on the Ferrari. 2424, 2464 is not bad at all from the Ferrari. Not bad at all. But now we have a request for some Corvette racing. Let's do that. That's something a little different. Something a little different indeed. Unfortunately, what you will not see over here is Corvettes. Isn't that sad? The Corvettes just aren't that fast. Not over there. Nope. And even in my lightweight class, I have no Corvettes. There's a Lambo, but no Corvettes. Kind of depressing, ain't it? Let's see, my Corvettes. Corvettes are over here. Now, Mr. Jerry likes it when I break out some Corvettes. Let's see. I think this one's a C8, isn't it? C6. Got a C6 in the house. Let's see. What else we got? Let's flip it over. This thing's full of Corvettes. Let's see what else we got here. What are these? I know these are newer than most that I have here. Z06. Got this one. Z06. Got this orange one. Nope, looks like the newest ones we have is Z06s. So that'll just have to do. Sorry, we don't got no C8s in the house. C6s would just have to do. If I remember right, when I had my circuit track out, these two Corvettes really liked the circuit track. A whole lot more than my Mustangs did. Here we go. Oh, they noisy. Very noisy. 282 and a 2763. Let's not be judging them yet, y'all. Let's not be judging these Corvettes yet. Let's give them a warm-up lap. 2763. Not bad. We'll run these a second time, and then I will share with you my fast Corvettes, because I know which ones are my fast ones. They used to be my gatekeepers, and they're all metal. Old school, of course. You got the RC Lambo and the RC Mustang. Hey, cool. Yeah, those RCs are small enough to fit on the track. I haven't had a chance to mess with those yet. 2778, 2813. Woof. Those are just dog times. That's probably why these Corvettes are not up here in the ranks anywhere. Because they're just not going to cut the mustard, y'all. But I know where my fast Corvettes are. Here's one of them right here. Here's one of them right here. An original GHO. All metal. 80s Corvette. Hood lifts. I remember this being one of them. I'm not too sure about the gold one. The red one is for sure. Now the red one is a later casting. It's all metal again, but the hood don't open on that one. See that? It's just like it though. It's got the duffel bag in the back, styled up the 80s. Got the three slot wheels. Let's check it out. I know this silver one, he was my gatekeeper for a long while. And then I got that scale. And that scale separated all my cars. Any supercar faster than the 512? Not really. Not really. Wow. That Corvette put the gap sauce on them. 250, 25843. Okay. So 25843 is not going to work. Let's hold on to this Corvette for just a minute. We're going to trade this one in. Let's see. Well, some people like the gas monkey, don't they? Oh, that one's rubber tire. Never mind. Let's see. What else do we have that's fast? I think it's on the other side. Let's go to the other side. All right. On the other side, we have... Oh, yeah, that's why. Because I chose the wrong one. The fast one was over here. But at any rate, here we go. The Race Team Series. See, these old 80s Corvettes. Great on the tracks. All metal. Oh, yeah. These are hard to beat, y'all. No matter what track you have, no matter if it's drag racing or if it's crisscross crash, it's hard to go wrong with these 80 ones. Black and yellow is fast. Mothman, you're right. I got that one out before. Jerry likes that one. 2476 from the Silver Bullet. 2516 ain't too bad. But 2476, yeah. So I like how this one has a tan interior, but it has the red seats and the red duffel bag. Isn't that odd? Usually the seats and the duffel bag are not colored in like that. And this car has not been tampered with. Isn't that cool? 2476. And it's a runner. And it's kind of beat up. I mean, those scratches, that's not going to polish out, y'all. That's not going to polish out. Here we go. Let's switch the lanes. Here we go. We still got a couple more cars to test out on the track. And then we'll get back to our DeLorean, who's climbing up. There's only got 3 more spots to go to get to number 1. As soon as this is done. Billy Bob said he's making dinner. Cool. We had takeout today because we're going to be cooking in the morning. That was pretty close race between these two. 2514, 2517. Wow. Close race indeed, y'all. Thanks for requesting Corvettes. They gave me a chance to get these out because that's another original GHO, which is gold hot ones. Referring to the wheels. See, he goes on the back side. I'll put him back on the backside in a minute. He'll be all right. Let's get back to Mr. DeLorean. Mr. DeLorean, who is making quite the splash over here in the 55 to 64 gram range. Next, he's going to have to take on my bus. So some channels, they have a BWF car, meaning a black with flames Camaro. Well, my BWF is a bus with flames. Don't mess with the bus. Here we go, y'all. Spot number 3. Back to the Future Part 3. Time Machine. Oh, the bus kept up, winning pretty good. 2409. Woo! That's close. So far, 2405 is the fastest that the DeLorean has run tonight. Wow. But we put it down on the whiteboard. 2405 is the new #1 time. Looks like he's going to get by the van. 2409, 24444444. We're going to switch the lanes. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Most channels have a BWF, meaning black Camaro with flames. My BWF is a bus with flames. 2409, time to beat. Let's roll them. DeLorean Time Machine, turn them up. 2415. He went a little slower that time, but he beat the bus. 2446. So now the DeLorean is in 3rd spot. He took it away from my BWF. How far will this DeLorean go? He's tearing up the nerves. Usually I have another Rescue Ranger right here that is black, but that's Steel City Mafia. Haven't got that one back yet. But when it gets back, it's going to be up in this top 5 range for sure. But for now, we'll run the red one, which is new to the show. Oh, yeah. I mean, look how shiny it is. That's how new it is. 5-dot wheels. This is for spot number 2, everybody. Back to the Future Time Machine, Part 3. Any fast Vipers? Yeah. Steel City, we just ran one. The blue one. I'll show you. 2438 DeLorean. Ooh, lane 1 taking down the Rescue Ranger. Ah, dadgum. Let's switch the lanes. 2438. DeLorean look like he's gonna take 2nd place from my Rescue Ranger. 2438. That is the red Rescue Ranger. New to the show. Here we go. 2438. Now the DeLorean has the preferred lane, lane 2. Wow. 2406. That is very close to his fastest time, 2405. DeLorean's getting ever closer to setting a new pace. Here we go. He just got past Rescue Ranger, 2406. That means Gurmuk Dalwy, thank you for joining in. And thank you everybody else for watching the show. Thanks for joining in on the live. And thank you for pressing that like button. Number 2 just went down. It leaves only 1 spot, ladies and gentlemen. My number 1, all-metal Chevelle, 1970 Super Sport. Very heavy Chevy right here, y'all. This car is no joke. This car is no joke. This is my number 1. This is DeLorean going for number 1 spot in my 55 to 64 gram range. Here we go. Number 1 spot. Y'all pay attention. Here it goes. Whoa, Chevelle got him to the line in the preferred lane. Believe that. 2417, 2423. Chevelle beat the DeLorean Time Machine. Believe that. Oh my gosh. 2417. Okay. Way to go, Chevelle. You just beat down a king amongst kings. A lot of other channels, they love this DeLorean. All right, so now the pace is set. The Chevelle is saying, oh, heck no. 2417. Will the DeLorean answer with a fast time for spot number 1? Here we go. Oh, he got him. 2412. Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, as far as I'm concerned, that is your new number 1. We will let the Chevelle answer since it is warmed up right here, right now. We will go a third round. 2412. Can the Chevelle beat a 2412 to protect his spot? Because right now, his spot is gone to the DeLorean. Number 1 spot. Ooh. Y'all know when it comes to my top 5, I love to do 3 rounds to make sure that fast pass is not just a fluke. 2412 is either Chevelle or second place. 2412. That's all he's got to do. Oh, the Chevelle stumbles. A 245. 2439 from the DeLorean Time Machine. Ladies and gentlemen, your new number 1 car. Back to the Future Part 3. Da-da-da. Wow, I can't believe the Chevelle fell to the DeLorean. He put up such a good fight. Gosh. And then fell on his face with a 2456. Very interesting. But that's the way it goes. If you slow, you got to go. DeLorean Time Machine number 1. Wow, that is crazy. Crazy, crazy. Yes, sir, Steel City Mafia. Tonight we open up the Blue Viper. Let's run the Blue Viper against the new Pontiac Trans Am. Since you asked, my brother. You know I like my Trans Ams. Remember when you sent me a blue Trans Am with a white trim? That's still my fastest Trans Am. All right, let's see. Silver Series or mainline Viper? Huh. Appreciate you, Jerry. Thanks for dropping by, bro. Oh, Viper. Viper just put down the Trans Am. 2484. Excellent time. 2565 from the Trans Am. Really? A Silver Series car running that slow? 265? Okay. 2484. 2484. Okay. I'm curious. I got to know what this Viper weighs like right now, because he has impressed me tonight. Usually the Vipers are non-impressive. 3696. All right. Playtime's over, boys and girls. 36 puts him in this range right here. So we will pit the Viper up against the Gatekeeper, the crazy barbecue cheesy potato chip IROC Firebird. Gatekeeper. We will let the Gatekeeper set the pace for the Viper, and let's see what happens. I mean, the Viper could get in. I got 2 open spots, so let's fill them. Let's see what the Viper will do. Oh, 2477. Yeah, my Gatekeepers ain't playing. Come on, Viper. 2491 is not going to do it. 2477. We will give the Viper a chance to answer in the preferred lane. 2477 is all we're asking. Can the Viper match or beat 2477? Oh, that car's a little bit crossways. There we go. Is everybody nice and straight? Everybody nice and straight. 2477. Does the Viper got what it needs under the hood? Oh, it does. 2469. Look at there. Look at there, Monfrere. 2470. The IROC Firebird did run faster, but the Viper reset the time. 2469. Fair is fair. The Viper is in. How far will he go? Well, we're going to find out. Next, he's got to deal with a newcomer. Has been to the speed shop. An original GHO all metal Ferrari 911 from 1974, y'all. This thing's as old as me. Show is. Let's let the Viper set the pace against this classic Porsche 911. Look at them stripes on both of them cars. What a statement. Here we go, y'all. And thank you very much for tuning in for the live. I appreciate y'all. Woo, Porsche running on him. Porsche running on him in lane 1. 2453, 2477. Why did the Viper choke? He's run faster than that. Oh my goodness. He let a 40-year-old GHO run on him. 2453. Well, let's give him benefit of the doubt. 2453. And y'all, this is a used Porsche. I mean, look at the scratches. This is used. This ain't straight out of the track attack. This thing is used. It just rolls good. 2453. Time to beat. What's the Viper got? Let's see. Whoo! 2461. Well, the Viper got in, but the Porsche will not let him pass. I tell y'all what. We have a space down at the bottom just in case the Viper decides he's going to get faster. We will let him sit down here just so we can say there is a Viper in the ranks. Well, there is another Viper in the ranks up here, but he ain't gonna touch that one. No way. Porsche got the best of him. That's how it goes down. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. And as I was referring to earlier, y'all, this crazy van right here. If y'all have a crazy van like this that is all metal, this chunky monkey right here got into my ranks with the funny cars. I mean, I know things are supposed to be humorous up here, but really, y'all, watch this thing roll. That's all I'm saying. Let me get my in-brain on. Now, to be fair, both of these have been to the speed shop. Just off sheer weight, that van got in and ran. He beat all 4 of these down here at the bottom. Let's see if he's got something for in-brain tonight before we end the show. Uh-oh. $2460 from Embrasion. 2464. Hey, that's pretty close. Let's switch the lanes and see what happens. Isn't that wild? That is so wild. 2460. Maybe this big old van can beat a 2460. I'm not sure if this van is considered a Baja breaker because it don't have the plastic hood that most of them had back in the day. But it's a heavy joker. Oh my gosh. Jerry, oh yeah, happy Thanksgiving, brother. It will be in another couple hours. Let's see if In-Brain Joan can fight off this big old Ford van. No, he can't. 2441, y'all. A 2441 from an old school van with them big old wheels. God, believe that. I mean, look at this thing. Not modified whatsoever. Not modified. Look at them big old tires. Oh well. 2441. We will give Embrasion one chance to beat a 2441 because, well, when it comes to my top 20, I really don't mess around. I like to do 3 rounds just to see. And for those watching the replay, thank you very much for watching the replay, and thank you for pressing the like button. I love and appreciate each and every one of y'all, and hope you have a very safe Thanksgiving and one full of some really good food and pie. All right, enough of the pie talk. 2441. Let's see if In-Brain Joan can fight him off. Oh, he don't. He did not beat a 2441. He ran a 2460. The van just bumped up a spot. Oh my goodness, y'all. He just beat In-Brain Joan. That car has some wild graphics on it. Okay. Wow, y'all. This is a crazy night for racing. I was just wanting to illustrate how tough this van is. And he's showing out. Okay. So next, we will give him the lane choice. And we will pull Road Patrol. This is down in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14th spot. Which don't sound like a lot. But for a van to roll up like this, wait a minute, what's wrong with his wheel? Oh, snap. Oh, there he goes. Oh, I was about to say, don't tell me it broke. Whew, it pinned up for a minute. Okay, we good. We good. 14th spot. A big old van hanging with funny cars. And laying down a 2440. Road Patrol getting a 2466 in lane 1. Not too shabby. So, Road Patrol will get a chance to answer. And as you can tell, Road Patrol has also been to the speed shop. That's what makes it so quiet. 2440. I love a little dab of oil in that axle. Makes them run so quiet. Then you can enjoy them running down the track without making all that chatter noise. 2440. Road Patrol's got to beat that time to fend off the van, or the van's going to take over 14th. Wow. Imagine that. Oh, he don't do it. 2455. Road Patrol's going to go down. Dang, Road Patrol's going down. Okay, we're going to roll them in the same lane one more time. 2440 is still the time to beat. Wow, 2440. This van ran a 2440 and is putting down a $10 funny car. Really? A $1 heavy Hot Wheel putting down a $10 funny car. Believe that, y'all. Come on, Road Patrol. Show me something. Oh, he tried. 2441 is not going to cut the mustard because the van did run a 2440. Very close, very close. The van has just moved up 2 spots. That is crazy. Y'all, nuts. I'm telling you, that is nuts. Okay. So, Road Patrol goes over here. Next. Hot stuff. I like this one because the windows are slightly tinted, like on my truck. I like the windows slightly tinted, don't you? Anyways, Ford Probe body style funny car, known to be one of the fastest body styles funny cars there is the Ford Probe. So, let's see about spot. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Spot 13. That van is heavy. You ain't joking. I'll show you on the scale in just a second. Hey, hot stuff. Beat him to the line. 2462. 248. The van went slower. Uh-oh. Is it that front wheel again? Let me see. No. No, he's good. Okay. Still, hot stuff beat him. 2462. Like I was saying, this van is just crazy. Okay, so your regular funny cars, right? Weighing in 7115. Okay. This crazy van, we'll call it vampire van. 7013. Would you look at that? 7013, 7014. That is nuts, y'all. But it's true, it's true. 2462. Let's get back to the race at hand. This van has moved up 2 spots. Let's see what happens this time around. 2462. Can the van beat a 2462? He got slow and did a 248. That's kind of weird. Oh, funny car got the best of him. 2446 is the new time to beat. 2459. At least the van is consistent this time around. All right, 2446. We will give the van one shot. 2446. But when it comes to the top 20, you got to make sure that fast time isn't just some fluke. So let's see, because we've seen that van run some fast times. 2446. Let's see what it does now. I mean, it's already climbed up 2 spots. That's scary. Nope. Funny car got the best of him. 2447, 2507. Hot, hot, hot. Hot stuff. Haha. Ford Pro body style. Well, I'm proud of this little van, though. He rolled up and moved up 2 more spots, but he just could not hang with the hot stuff. Just couldn't do it. But that's fine. That's fine. I hope everybody's really enjoyed watching the racing today. I've enjoyed bringing you this racing today. We got 1 more car to run. I wanted to try this little Honda, even though it's got a little wheel issue. It may loosen up. I don't know. Let's run it against this Fiat 500. I used to have one of these Fiat 500s that I would run in front of my funny cars because it was an all-metal Fiat 500. I don't know what I did with that car. But anyways, it's around here somewhere. Let's see if this one runs any good. Oh, the Fiat ain't bad. 2635, 2650. Oh, my goodness. 50, oh, my goodness. 2650, huh? 2635. Let's see if the Honda can beat a 2635, which is not a good time at all. Not a good time at all. 2653. Woof. Woof. 260s are just not good at all. We look for a 240 something, or at least a 250, so we got something to work with. But no, not out of these two. .2626 and a 2605. So the Fiat got a little faster. Not bad, not bad. I'll keep the little Honda around just because I like the style and I like the color of it. This Fiat, I don't know. I just don't know. We'll put him with I don't know and put him with I don't know. Let's grab this 57 Chevy. Ha! Y'all remember this one from last week, right? I remember this one from last week. How about this car? This came out of that 4-pack as well. This one's supposed to represent the Power Wheels. So let's see. I know it rolls good. I don't know if it rolls good enough to run on that 57 Chevy. What y'all think? Let's roll them, y'all. How fast are the cone shakers? But man, you know, them cone shakers are slow. Woo, 57 Chevy laid down a gap sauce. 2467. Wow, that's an excellent time. 2904. Wow. Okay, 2467. Hey, that may be the gap sauce I've been looking for tonight. 2467. 290 is not going to do it, that's for sure. We'll give this car the benefit of the doubt because it is brand new, hasn't been run. But this 57 Chevy has. It's got about 8 or 9 races under its belt, so it's broken in. 2467 is good. We'll have to put that on the scale, right? Whew, he running. Oh, yeah. 2474, not bad at all. But this one, 284. Oh, boy. Bye-bye. Let's get this 57 Chevy. Wow. Let's see what he weighing in at. That's a good-looking car. Too bad it's not all metal. That was plastic on the bottom. He's weighing in at 4029. 4029. Okay, 4029. Let's see. What does this one weigh in at? Because this one was really spanking some butt here earlier. He beat the other 57 Chevy. 4540. Woo, with that metal bottom. He's kicking it. Let's run these two. That should be a good race. We always like a good race, though, don't we? How about this, huh? Even though the 55 has been to the speed shop, it really don't have the upper hand because it's been played with the last 40 years. The 57 Chevy, however, I just cracked it open last week. So, you know, it is what it is. Let's see who's faster. Oh, the 57 beat him to the line. 248, solid. All right, 55 Fever. Let's see if you can beat a 2480. Hope y'all have had fun tonight with all this racing. I know I have. The 57 looks good. Talking about this one? Yes, it does. Again, if y'all like these cars, most of them that I be showing, this is my email address. Send me an email because I would love to tell y'all the 55s and 57s I have all in the pack. Brothers and sisters, I do. I collect these and I sell these on the side because that is the only way I can afford to open them. Because, I mean, look at how many cars I opened this week, y'all. You got to admit, to be able to afford to open 11 cars this week, well, that money got to come from somewhere. Where's it come from? Selling a few on the side. Here we go, 57 Chevy running down a dream with the last race of the night. Oh, 55 fights back. 2449 blows him out the water. Oh, okay, that's going to be another round, y'all. That's going to be another round. 55 Chevy says, not so fast. You ain't talking junk about me. 2449 is the time to beat. 55 Chevy has reset the time. That's what I'm talking about. Just when you think that car is down and out, it says, hey, wait a minute. I'm a oldie but a goodie. 2449, time to beat. Does the 57 Chevy got what it takes? Let's see. No, it does not. As a matter of fact, the 55 beats him in lane 1, 2471. 55 Chevy Fever indeed. Just like always, boys and girls, thank you for watching the show. Thank you for pressing that like button. I really appreciate each and every one of y'all. Most of these cars I have in the pack, if you're interested, there is my email address. Or if you would rather send some cars my way to try out on the track, just be sure to include $10 for return postage, because I really don't want your cars. Unless you want to just give them to me, that's fine. I have plenty around. I have plenty that I have to store. Let's take another look at the Tri 5 car show. Really good ones around here. Oh, that dude right there. Guess he's going to need some work. Dang it. At least he made it to the show. Matchbox 57 Chevys with the flip nose front end. Well represented. Love that casting. I do. I like them a whole lot. Had a lot of fun with y'all opening some cars today, racing them down the track. Hope everybody has a great Thanksgiving. And again, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for pressing that like button. Be sure to tell your brothers, sisters, mama, daddy, tell your neighbors about this show. It is family friendly. No cursing, no fussing, just straight up racing. Tell me what you want to see and we will run it on the track. Till next time, y'all. Peace and love.